we're gonna have to do it again then.
No, yeah, we are. Cut that. I could cut it, but like, just give me one more. Like,
just give us a smooth thing, man.
Don't, because you fumbled the bag a lot of times.
Yes, my people, welcome back to the Onside Offside Podcast. This is episode 11, and today we have loads of football information for you guys. We're going to be previewing the Champions League games, the international break. Also, we're going to be getting into any other business, Stat Corner, and Blast from the Past, and loads of other segments in the football world. I would like to introduce my co-host, Maestro Mal. And also Mark's World. You get what I'm saying? Big up. I guess inside they're chilling backstage. Carson, Ty, and Romello, shout out you guys for supporting the podcast. Let's get into episode 11.
So the Premier League's back. Yep. After that international break, it was a decent international break this time round.
Can I just say that? He said, whoop, whoop. And we're keeping this rolling, by the way. He said, whoop, whoop. But I don't like the international break.
No, but this week wasn't too bad.
No, it was alright, but I just don't like it. I like the Premier League.
I'm saying whoop that the Premier League's back.
Okay.
Yeah. Therefore, and to kick back off the Premier League, it's a Merseyside derby Saturday afternoon. Liverpool hosting Everton. Now that one there, like as bad as Everton might be doing, well, not bad, but they're down there and Liverpool up there.
Yeah.
When it comes to those derbies, form goes out the window.
It
so,
does.
What's your thoughts on that game, there, Marks?
I think we could potentially see an upset here. Like what you said.
Is that Merseyside or Goodison?
Anfield.
It's at Anfield.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we could see an upset based on what you were saying about the fact that when it comes to like a derby like this, form goes out the window. And I think Everton haven't did that bad recently. I mean, like in their last 3 games, they won. They beat Brentford. And they also they lost to Luton.
And then they won the next game.
Which was a shock. And then they won their recent game against
3-0. Sheffield. Bournemouth, yeah.
So I feel like Everton are starting to get on a little run of form and a little bit of confidence. And they might just go into this derby full of confidence and surprise Liverpool.
I don't think they'll be able to contain Salah.
What's your prediction?
My prediction for the game, I think Liverpool will win 1-0.
You just said there's going to be an upset.
I'm saying that.
Oh yeah, so you thought Everton was going to win originally?
No. I'm literally saying I think there could be an upset. Like it's one of those games. I wouldn't be surprised if Everton grab a draw or something.
So it's a derby, innit? Always tough.
But I would be surprised because at Anfield in a minute, Liverpool.
On fire.
Yeah, they're not holding no prisoners there. Like
they started this season stronger than they did last season, and
definitely.
Even though they finished out of Champions League, they still had a strong end to catch up and put themselves where they ended up.
Yeah.
But I feel like they've had a better start this season. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I think they know what they're doing now. They have a stronger midfield, a lot of energy.
What's your prediction?
I can't see Everton beating them right now with how Liverpool are playing. I understand it's a derby and things do go wrong in derbies sometimes, but yeah, I think and Liverpool drew their last game against Brighton, so they need a win as well to keep that consistency. I can't see everyone winning 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah.
Marshall, what are you thinking?
I've gone 3-0 Liverpool. I just think Salah's going to just run the show. If McAllister's playing, I think he'll have a better game than he did against Brighton. So I'm going for a Liverpool 3-0 win.
3-0.
Yeah, Everton, they might get a few chances, but Van Dijk has been quite him and Gomez.
Been quite consistent.
Is it Gomez? Has he been playing with Gomez?
Gomez has been playing, yeah.
Yeah, Gomez has been playing, but I feel like Liverpool got this one in the bag.
Okay.
We've got a 3 o'clock kickoffs. Bournemouth v Wolves.
Right.
Now, those two I feel like, well, Wolves have been playing well this season. The results.
Bournemouth versus Wolves or Bournemouth versus Neto?
Yeah. Right, you're right. Because Wolves and Neto, they're false. They're false, especially down that right wing. And I don't think Bournemouth will be able to contain them. Bournemouth. quite rocky this season. They haven't found that. They haven't found any sort of consistency or any sort of rhythm. And yeah, like you said, Neto and Hwang.
He's a problem. He's a problem.
It's these types of games though that throw the curve.
They're not getting past Jose Sarr, bro.
I don't know, man, because Bournemouth, the last game that these two played, Bournemouth won the game. And I think that was at Monaco. They haven't been great this season, and Wolves have definitely looked like they're the better team. But all it takes is for like Bournemouth for their fans to get behind them, and for them to literally just like go for it. And
Wolves' manager, what's his name again?
I can't remember the manager.
Wolves manager O'Neill. O'Neill. Yeah. Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, and who did he used to manage before?
Bournemouth.
There you go. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. So yeah, he's got this victory. Yeah, he's done it. He's the one that got the victory last time, so he's going to do it this time.
I'm with you on that, Maestro, because I feel like he's inherited a stronger squad as well.
But he's put his mark on this team, on this Wolves team.
100%. I agree with you. What I'm saying is, he's come into a team that again, he inherited this squad. He ain't put players into this squad. He's just got them playing better.
Yeah, got them playing his way. Yeah,
but the players individually are not bad players. When you look at the squad, like Juan and Neto, Silva, they got a lot of good players. Do you know what I mean? But it's just about getting them to actually play properly. But I can't see Bournemouth getting a win.
Scoreline
2-0. 2-0 Wolves.
I'm going 3-1 Wolves.
I'm going 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to follow that game with Brentford v Burnley. Yep. Now again, right now, Brentford are languishing and Burnley are even further down. So for Burnley might be looking at this like, this is a team we need to get 3 points off. And Brentford are going to be looking at Burnley like, yeah, we need to get 3 points off of you. So I think someone's definitely going to win this game. No draws allowed in this one. I don't think. no team. Neither of them are allowed to settle for a point.
I think this is a chance. Like we touched on it last episode. I think about Brentford's dipping form. I think this is a chance for them to kind of turn it back. They need, like I said, they're in danger at the moment. If they don't get a win against
Burnley. Well, it's a home match, so I'm confident of them getting a result at home.
I think these are two of the most out of form teams in the league.
And Sheffield United.
Yeah, but I mean, just like when I think about Brentford and Burnley and how the season has gone so far, they've got to be disappointed with their results and their performances, like hand in hand. I feel like Burnley they're out of their depth in this league. However, in their last 5 games for both teams, Burnley have picked up more points than Brentford. I don't think Burnley have got enough to get a win in this game. I could see this one being a Brentford 2-1 win.
Yeah, I think it'll be close, but I agree with you. I think Brentford need to nick it. They need to nick it. Burnley probably get into a game. Obviously, if they win, then it's good for them. But then they haven't got that flow of winning. They don't know what it feels like to actually win games. Where Brentford have had that experience, but they're just going for a bad patch. So yeah. 1-0 Brentford.
Yeah, I've gone for 2-0 Brentford myself.
2-0.
Yeah, I see you didn't go for the clean sheet, and I like the defense, especially Pinnock. But right now, the goalkeeping situation at Brentford, one of them got lobbed with a header the other day, and they chopped goalkeepers. So
I think they look quite sketchy.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Like the back line is not the usual back line. Every week it's changed.
It's changing,
yeah. And there's no cohesion right now, unfortunately. Yeah. And that's
they'll keep a clean sheet in this game.
I want them to. And Burnley haven't really been firing. Yeah. So I'm gonna go Brentford 2-0. Okay. Yeah.
What's the next game?
I'm going to speed this one up a bit. Sheffield United v Manchester United. Now, I straight up think Man United and Rashford are going to win this one. After Rashford's performance in midweek, we'll get onto that in a minute. I feel like he's lit a little fire torch there, and he's going to run with it.
Yeah,
and they're playing Sheffield United.
I'm looking at Rashford's performance, and yeah, he scored a great goal.
No, but I think that's what he needed. Well, carry on.
I feel like I'm still seeing a lot of greed from the player. a lot of sometimes it looks like he's taking matters into his own hands, but a lot of the time it looks like he's being greedy. And I think there was like another opportunity where he nutmegged the player, and he put himself in a good position. He probably could have squared it to someone else, and he's gone for the
and it went well wide.
And it's gone well wide, and those are the
after scoring the first one.
Yeah, and those are the kind of things that frustrate people with Rashford. He's got so much talent, and then but you haven't got.
You've got to remember though, over the years, he's been a striker that's hit 20. Like even we had a couple of episodes back. You enlightened me that he actually hit good numbers that I didn't think he hit at the time. So he's used to scoring goals. So maybe he feels pressure within himself that, I'm not scoring. Like the team's not doing great, but I'm not actually getting my personal goals. So
that's a key word there, personal.
How do you think Man United and this Man United Sheffield game is going to go?
I think Man United will sneak out the back door before 1-0 win.
It'd be nice if Sheffield actually won, if Heckingbottom got his first, this is what I'm naming it. Yeah, if he got his first win against United. Like others would say, it's nothing to be surprised about because Man United are who they are at the minute. But that would be a nice little. I would like to see what gets written in the papers if Sheffield actually won that game.
Sheffield United actually won the last time. The last time these two faced each other, they won.
When was that? 96?
Oh, man, that must have been.
It's a while back.
I think it was 2018.
Okay. Oh, just the other day.
Yeah.
They ain't winning.
Man United have lost 3 out of their last 5.
No, yeah, but again, it's like the Brentford game. They're due for a win. And they're going to be in training talking about this. This is a game they need to turn it around in. So I can't see nothing more than.
Well, the manager did say after the Brentford game that he sees that as the start of something new. So, or he sees that as a catapult. So we shall see. When Sheffield United, if they ain't catapulting again, then he needs to go. One of these managers should lose their job after that game. I don't even want people to lose their job. I shouldn't even say that. But with their current forms, one of these managers, could get in trouble after this game.
I'm saying nothing but a 3-0 win to Man U.
That's what you think will happen.
That's what I think will happen.
Wow. I've gone 4-1 Manchester United myself.
So high numbers.
They're playing Sheffield.
1-0,
oh, why didn't you say 1-0 Sheffield then?
No, I said 1-0.
Yeah, I know, I heard you, but why didn't you say 1-0 Sheffield?
I don't think it'll be a high scoring game.
But bro, they're one of the highest conceding teams.
Who, Sheffield?
In the league, yeah.
So
you think the defense is going to tighten up for that game?
No, I just don't think Man United are good.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, we're going to stick with the Manchester clubs. And Man City.
Man City have won.
Brighton,
I don't think they won.
Keep doing it. But they've got Brighton.
That's a tough one still.
It is a tough one. And I'm going to tell you my score straight away. 2-2.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a tick for tack. You score, we score. We score, you score. It's going to be like that. That's what I think.
The big Man City have been out for a minute.
They have
been out.
But Brighton, as much as well as they play.
Is it at Brighton?
Nice at Etihad.
I suppose it doesn't matter right now, innit? The way they're playing.
But I think Brighton are definitely going to go into that game with confidence. The way they went played against Liverpool, Liverpool tried a high press, tried to outsmart them, but they found a way around that. And I think it's just a great tactical. It's going to be a little battle between the two managers.
Yeah.
Maybe not as tense as Arteta against Pep 2 weeks ago, but I think this one is going to be entertaining. And yeah, it's going to be down to the managers. Well, the players on the pitch, but the managers are going to have a key part to play in this game.
I think both teams have got to try and get their form back on track. I mean, right? Even so, you mentioned Man City's. Well, I said Man City lost their last 2 games. Brighton drew against Liverpool. The game before that, they lost 6-1 to Villa. They're going to be itching to try and put that right. Man.
If City lose, are they out of the title race?
Never. Not City.
But
it's not Bristol City. It's Manchester City, bro.
I couldn't say that they'd be out of the title race, but it would be a big deal.
It would be a big boost to the teams above them.
My point in saying that is so early and so many mistakes from a team that are so elite. No pun intended.
I think he uses that word every week just to say that.
Yes. I might copyright the name.
Yeah.
It's struggling.
Struggle for that.
But yeah, no, I don't know, man. I agree. I think it's not going to be a rollover. I think Brighton are a very good, well-organised team.
Definitely well, George.
What's your prediction?
I think it'll be a draw. 1-1.
1-1, yeah.
I've got 1-1 as well.
Okay, so everyone's gone for a draw in that game there. All right. Next game, Newcastle, Crystal Palace.
At Newcastle.
Yeah, at St. James's Park.
2-0. 2-0 Newcastle.
Oh, man's just jumped.
I've gone 2-0 Newcastle as well. Yeah, because I'm like, Roy's cool, yeah. But I know you lot told me the other day that Palace had half their team missing. But it was a ball draw. I just don't think they're firing. They're not scoring. They're not linking up. They scored less goals than Haaland. They were one of the teams.
This fixture.
And Newcastle like to score.
It's a weird fixture because like, out of all the fixtures I've looked at this weekend, this one is like back and forth. Like there's a lot of draws. Then it's like you win, we win. Now you win, you take this one. The last 2 games have ended between these 2 teams.
Yeah.
It could be a close game.
Could be.
Is Eze back?
No.
That's not a close game.
It's not a close game then.
He's so important.
So what score are you saying? Because we've gone 2-0. And what are you
I'm going 2-0.
Yeah.
2-0.
Okay, I went 3-2 Newcastle.
Oh, goals.
Yeah.
Isak and their man there.
Yeah, I think Edward.
Hold on. So you're saying Newcastle's back line is getting broken down twice?
I think they're getting broken twice.
And Pope as well?
Yeah. I think so. Them corners from Crystal Palace, they got to land soon, man.
All right. Our last 3 o'clock game is Nottingham Forest v Luton.
Forest all day, man.
Yeah.
What reason being?
Forest are they at home?
They are at home. City ground.
See, so when I look at fixtures, yeah, and my predictions, they're based on. Even though football is a team game, I understand that dynamic of the game, yeah. But I look at on the pitch individuals, and when you look at Forest's quality to Luton's, like you got Hudson-Odoi, you got Elanga, you got the guy up front. What's his name? Akin.
What makes them quality? Because the teams they used to play for.
No, I'm not saying they're quality side because obviously when they come up against teams in the top 4, they struggle. But I'm saying them players individually, they are decent players. They wouldn't have been at them
from
clubs.
quality to decent, bro. Which one is it?
Okay, but they wouldn't have been.
Which
wouldn't have been at them big clubs if they wasn't a good footballer. Do you get me?
So you're saying Forest are going to win because they got better players, which makes sense.
Yeah,
but
and they're at home. I just think that they've experienced that they had their run of being like how Luton are last season. And
so when Forest go to a bigger team and win at that team's ground, what's the reason for Forest winning then?
Still got good players, but luck was on the side as well.
Well, I'm going for luck with Luton in this game. 2-1 Luton.
I'm going 2-1 Forest.
Because I think, Forest, all right, they do have maybe on paper better players, but Luton have got that, they've got a win under their belt now. They know unlike Burnley and Sheffield, they know what it feels like to win the Premier League this season.
Luton have got?
What?
An airport.
Fun fact, these two have never played each other in the league.
Premier League or league?
In the league.
Wow, that's a decent fact. So a 5:30 kickoff on the weekend is at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea hosting Arsenal. Small game. Do you see Modric? Well, we're going to get onto the international thing, but did you see his goal?
Yeah, I did.
He scored for Chelsea in the game before the other day. So watch out, Arsenal. Watch out, Arsenal. Talk to us about that game.
Well, Arsenal have won 5 of the last 6 games
against Chelsea. Was that about 4 different managers?
I
just say.
Can I just raise the alarm? We haven't got a Chelsea support in the building, you know.
Oh, nice.
Stay quiet. But
I'm happy for you, bro. But Arsenal have won 5 of the last 6. I feel like they've got Chelsea's number. Like Chelsea are swinging and the hand is on the man's head and they can't reach Arsenal, right? So I just don't feel like Chelsea have got what it takes to beat Arsenal. The most they might get from this game is a draw, but I'm going for Arsenal to walk away with this one 4-1.
Is it at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah.
What was your prediction?
4-1 to Arsenal.
So what you say?
You know what? But when I see Chelsea's back line, I can see why you think Arsenal will get a number of goals, especially if Arsenal have got their strikers playing as Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, Trossard. If they've got that selection of forwards, then they'll get a few goals. And also, I feel like Chelsea's midfield is. I like Gallagher as a player, but he's actually their captain, like their talisman, like their guy in the middle.
Yeah.
And Rice is just gonna have to put him in the box, bro.
When I think of Rice, I think like Moulding. I just think he's gonna be running through that.
Yeah, he's just
God forbid Thomas Partey's playing as well.
Yeah, Rice is gonna turn into a crispy. That's crispy.
All of that. So I'm just going. I'd like an Arsenal 3-0, but I think it'll be 3-1. I think Modric is gonna.
Out the goal, yeah.
I don't know why. I just think he's gonna score 3-1.
And you did say that at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay. You know what?
Are you gonna go based this on home form?
No, but it matters, bro.
They won their last 2 games.
It matters.
And Poch used to manage Tottenham. He might have a little.
No, it matters. I think Arsenal are on serious form.
You know what? Arsenal's away form is better than their home form. Arsenal have not conceded a goal on the road in the Premier League.
I just think, see something to look at football. Like Chelsea shouldn't have lost the games they've lost, and I know recently they've won a couple of games.
Why shouldn't they have lost those games?
You let me finish on this game. Yeah. What I'm saying is they lost whatever. They lost.
No, explain.
Let me explain. I'm saying they've lost their games.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a tight. This could be the tournament. I think even though their squads, I think they signed too many players. I said that a couple of episodes ago. But I feel like now, how long can they keep on losing for? Like at that level, like you have all them players. I can't see them finishing like in 15th or something. So they have to start winning. But my point is, I don't think it's going to be as easy. Arsenal. But you're an Arsenal fan. That's why you're on the defensive mode. I'm saying Arsenal are a sick team. I just think it might not be as easy as we're predicting, even though they've been in bad form. Chelsea, I think they're still a good side, but yeah, I don't know, man. I reckon it's a draw, 1-1.
So why should they have won those games that they didn't win them?
If Arsenal lost, why should Arsenal?
No, but I don't say Arsenal should have won the games they lost, like against Lens. That's the only games they lost. The game they lost. So and I think they should have lost that. They didn't perform well enough.
All right, cool. So then Chelsea didn't perform.
But that's not what they need.
No, but they need to perform. Obviously, there's a reason why they lost. Only they know that. But what I'm saying is, whatever the reason is, they have the ability to win games, but they're just not winning. So whatever's going on, they need to sort out within their camp.
Basically saying you think it's going to click for them sooner or later.
Sooner or later, but I just feel like it could even be, or they could be even on the turn now because they've won a couple of games. But I just think it ain't going to be easy. I think Arsenal are a sick team. But I just think 1-1. They're not a bad team.
That's fair. That's fair. What's your prediction?
3-1.
3-1. Okay.
Let's move on. Have we covered
Sunday? Aston Villa versus West Ham.
The one game on Sunday.
That's a tough one. I think they're very even right now. No, just like it's a hard one to predict because they're both won games. I think West Ham have upped their level from last season, and I think Villa also like
Villa have won their last 10 home games. Won them, not even drawn, won them.
Villa firing, but I just think West Ham have improved. So it's not like they've not been winning.
Hold on, when I was giving West Ham love 2 weeks ago. The way you were shooting them
4 weeks ago,
4 weeks
3 weeks ago, 2 weeks
the
ago.
way you were shooting them down, bro.
Yeah, but they're playing Villa. You just said
Villa are the better team.
Yeah, okay, but you just said Villa won 10 games here. So I'm saying Villa are sick, yeah, but West Ham are a good team that you was boosting up 2 weeks ago. So that's why it's going to be a hard game.
It's definitely going to be a hard game.
He started with that, to be fair.
Yeah,
he started with that. So. What are you saying? Kudos on the score sheet?
I think Villa will win, but I think West Ham it won't be easy. Maybe like a 2-1. 2-1
Villa.
Yeah, or even 3-2. But
I'm going for 3-2. I just think they're going to be goals, and Emery's not going to have a draw.
I'm 2-1 Villa.
Yeah.
Keep that run going.
Now the final Premier League game of the weekend is going to be Spurs v Fulham on Monday night, London derby.
That's exciting.
At Tottenham's grounds or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Spurs.
No, man, 0-0 or draw.
Yeah,
man. I need Spurs to drop point.
Sorry.
1-0, Willian. Willian free kick.
No, but this is what I'm saying. This is why we have to touch on it. You want Spurs to.
What do you think?
Yeah, what
do I
honestly,
think?
what do you think? That's the prediction. What do you think?
Well, I think Fulham are going to cause an upset.
Okay, I can't see it.
What 1-0 Fulham does it?
I think Tottenham 3-0.
Yeah, I think.
What, Richarlison?
Definitely not the
I think 2-0 Spurs.
Fulham ain't beating Spurs since 2013.
Well, 10 years later, we'll be fine then, isn't it?
Fulham couldn't beat an egg.
Yeah, I can't see anything but Tottenham in this one. The only thing that might be going for Fulham is that it's like Monday night under the lights.
Not at Tottenham with the form they're in.
Right, the last Monday night Fulham game we watched, Chelsea smacked them, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time we saw them on the Monday night.
Yeah, but Andrew's got Tottenham playing some crazy football right now. You have to give it to him.
Let's see something though. Not as an Arsenal fan. This is just as a football fan. I think people are getting carried away with Tottenham though.
No, but listen, we have to give team flowers for what is actually happening.
No. People get flowers too quick in this world nowadays. You know, they're not even dead yet.
Hold on.
Why are they getting flowers?
I'm not even a Tottenham fan, so I'm not. I'm saying it how I
don't
see
get
it.
them flowers, man. Just say well done, pat on the back.
But if I give Arsenal flowers,
no, don't give them flowers yet. They don't deserve flowers yet.
Right now, I'm basing what I say.
Flowers every week.
Hold on. Manager of the month, 2 months in a row, you know.
Oh, shit.
So how much men haven't done that?
Oh, so I can't give them flowers, but the FA can give them flowers. Okay, give him flowers.
The flowers, like,
where the second?
Everyone needs to chill. Like, literally, let's get to that 15 games and see what's going on.
Are they second or they top?
They're top.
They're top. What are we talking about? They're top.
Right. Come on, man. It's not been lighting up the world, man.
Hey, wait. Hold on. Hey, guys, at home, leave comments. Let me know if you think my two co-hosts who are Arsenal fans are hating on Spurs fans. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Spurs fans, leave comments.
Here's a question. Have Arsenal been playing good? No. Do you feel that Arsenal clicked?
I think Arsenal's a sick team right now.
Right now, listen to my question.
Yeah.
Do you think Tottenham have clicked?
Yeah.
Well, then Arsenal ain't clicked yet, and Tottenham have clicked, and Arsenal are clicking.
No, listen. The table is the table. Yeah. I'm basing my thoughts on the table right now. But let's move on.
All right. So the international break.
Yeah.
We're going to focus really on England and maybe talk about one or two other teams. Mm-hmm. So the first game against Australia, 1-0.
Yeah, convinced. It's nice. Nice to see them have a game where they let a couple of players.
That's what. It was
rotation.
Yeah, so it was a different England team. No disrespect to the players because they've got a cap and they're there and I'm here. But it was like a B team.
Yeah,
a second string team.
Yeah.
Carabao Cup team.
Yeah.
Grealish was in there still. But sometimes you got to throw in the big man for the Carabao Cup game.
But I still think with the squad that we had and the level of quality that we produce in the UK, player-wise, we should still have got more than one goal against Australia. No disrespect to Australia, I just think the level of football that we produce here, we should have beaten.
Or maybe they didn't have the heart like Australia, or the kangaroo spirit.
I hear that, but I just think like we're always talked about as like the best league in the world. Some might say different, but yeah, I just think the quality we produce, even if we're putting out.
Do you know what percentage of players in the Premier League are English?
Oh, what?
Less than half.
Like 34.
Isn't it?
Like 66% are foreigners. So this is the best league in the world, not because it's full of English players.
I hear that.
Who stood out for you in the game?
Who stood out for me in the game? The goalkeeper, Johnson kept England in the game early on.
Yeah.
Australia had 14 shots, bro. Like England scored a 1 goal. Johnson, like defense done all right. Tomori done all right. Trent was filling in. But if Johnson weren't there, then the team would have been shook up, and Gareth would have to make some different substitutions. I'm glad Watkins scored. I'm so glad Ollie Watkins scored because we've been shouting Ollie for years.
Yeah.
And he just continued his Aston Villa form.
Yeah.
I like what he said at the end of the game. Like it's a bit boasty, but he said, "Yeah, when I play for England, I do well." Like he basically scores.
Yeah.
So he hopes to be in the Euros. You know, he didn't say he should be in there, but he hopes to be in there because all he can do is continue to score. You know, Harry Kane's going. You know, Rashford's going. So it's for Watkins to try and keep out Wilson and Sterling and X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
For Watkins to keep scoring. Now, I'm an Arsenal fan, but Nketiah ain't jumping ahead of Watkins.
But you know what?
He might if he does something for Arsenal. But
the funny thing about Nketiah, is he keeps getting picked, and that even through that his England career, he's the top scorer for England under 21s.
Yeah, he's that record holder. Yeah.
And I think managers see something in him that the average fan might not see. So that he might just be that playing out the manager's game plan exactly as the way the manager wants, and that's all they want to see from their striker sometimes. And I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie goes on to have a standout season for Arsenal this year and plays more games than people think. I could see him getting at least 30 games this season.
Well, if Arsenal plays 60 games, then I expect them to play about 30. So I expect Arsenal to play about 60 games this year.
I think big up Watkins though, because I feel like, yeah, man, confidence, and I like to see new people score goals. Like, we've got to think, what is life like after Kane? You know what I mean? If he retires or whatnot,
Yeah,
in a year or two.
Midfield. Who was in the midfield? It was Gallagher, Grealish.
Yeah.
Gallagher, Grealish. There's no harm in looking on the phone.
He was in the midfield for England.
So Gallagher, Henderson, Maddison, Grealish, and
Henderson.
And Henderson got booed by his
He
own
did.
fans, didn't he?
Yeah.
When he got subbed off.
What did you think about the booing?
I think I touched on it last episode about Henderson, and I don't know. Southgate should move to Saudi Arabia with Henderson and live in Henderson's house.
Mark says, what do you think about the booing though? Like, do you think it's right for fans to boo the players?
I understand why they're booing him.
Because
Bro, you've left the Premier League.
Do you think he would have been starting for Liverpool?
No, because he was already in that season. I can understand why he moved, because he was already not playing as much as he was. I think the season before is when he had his last best season.
So he's gone somewhere where he can play consistently, and I'm not agreeing that he should be picked. But what do you think he should have gone somewhere else in the Prem? I
think the fans know it's money orientated though, rather than football purposes. Like if he went to a German team that was mid-table and he was playing every game, then you might have gone there as a career move or whatever. But because they know that you've gone to a league, it's like going to a Sunday league team but just being on 700k a week. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I think. That's why I think the fans was booing. Really, that's my opinion. I don't know.
So the second game was yesterday.
Game.
The second game against Italy.
Yeah.
3-1.
3-1.
Italy took the lead.
They did by, what's his name? The West Ham forwards? Ex-West Ham forwards?
Skabaka.
Yeah. Hey, but who done a nice link-up play on the left-hand side, the Tottenham?
The left back.
Yeah.
Udogi.
Yeah.
On his Destiny Udogi.
Yeah, on his
does
second
alright.
cap for them.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, well done.
He does all right, but big up Harry Kane. 2 goals.
And I feel like we don't stop talking about this talent. Jude Bellingham took the game by the scruff of the neck. Won a penalty.
He's cold, man.
Which Kane duly just put away.
It's mad because it's like last week we give him his flowers. This week we're back giving him more flowers. It's like
no, you're giving out all the flowers, bro.
I'm giving. So you're not giving. You're
taking no one to get flowers.
I'm a florist today.
Bro, I'm a florist. I'm giving him his flowers because he's cold right now. Right now, there's not a midfielder in world football that can touch Bellingham.
He needs his flowers, bro.
100%.
He does.
And he's English, so we got to be proud. You get me?
I'm not saying. I've been shouting Jude from week 1, so I'm just saying he hasn't won anything yet. Let him keep playing well and then win stuff, and then he can get
Bro,
types of flowers.
He's about to win everything. He plays for Real Madrid.
We'll see.
He's about to win everything.
It's nice to see a player like that.
100%.
Yeah, of course.
Thriving.
And you know what is very important that people should not forget or take away? The come up. Man started at Birmingham, then he went to Dortmund.
No, but there's many. What are you saying? What? Birmingham.
No, I'm saying he was a champ in the championship, bro. He made the championship to the Bundesliga, smashed it, and then he's gone to Spain. So it's not like he was at
playing the Premier.
It's not like it was at the. That's what I'm talking about. The comment. He won in the Premier League and then nicked a move. He was in the championship, went to the Bundesliga. People thought, okay, cool. He'll probably do all right there, bruv. He lit it up. Now he's gone to Spain, lit that up. So he's gone from like a standard.
I hear what you're saying, but I think that Bundesliga move was the equivalent of going a Premier League team buying him. But fortunately, he didn't stay in England, and he went to play in the top level in Germany instead of the top level in England.
Yeah. But I'm just talking about comfortability. He didn't. It wasn't like a uncomfortable step up.
It just seemed.
You get what I'm saying? He transitioned great, and he just fitted in. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out Jude for the come up, bro. Big you up.
Rashford, as we touched on earlier, scored a screamer.
Yeah, shout out
Really
Rashford.
good goal. Yeah, he had a good game.
Was there any? Which player stood out for you? Because
you know what? I've got to say, I think Harry Kane stood out for me, you know. And I think with Harry Kane, like the thing that I've noticed over the last couple of years, yeah, he scores a lot of goals. But I think his best attribute is his passing ability. Like his passing is like, if
he'll probably disagree with that because he scores so many goals.
If he could pass to himself, yeah,
He'll score another 4 goals.
he's a
I like the way he like drops in. He drops back in, collects the ball, and then might ping it off to the wings or whatever.
Like Rooney in his later
years,
he started dropping back, picking up the ball.
Yeah, shout out Kane, man.
But yeah, man, I think England have got enough about them to be able to go to the European Championships and be contenders. They need to be thinking that let's go and win this.
Well, after reaching the final last time, they have to be thinking that.
Yeah, they have to.
And guys, while we're on international, I just wanted to touch on some other fixtures that ain't England that caught my attention. Today, USA won 4-0 against Ghana, which is
was that the full strength Ghana team? Was Thomas Partey playing?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I don't even feel like it was a proper Ghana team,
but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Was it friendly?
Not too sure.
Not even friendly, bro.
Sure. Not worthy though. Still not worthy.
Yeah,
my point in saying it is that football's changing because it's like USA. In my time of watching them, the league isn't really that strong. I know that they've had some higher profile players going in now, but again, like you said before, they're all foreigners. Yeah. But I think just for them to win, and I know I got a lot of Ghanaian friends. I don't know how they'll feel about that. But yeah, 4-0 to USA. Balogun scored, and Pulisic got one as well. And also another fixture that caught my attention: Ivory Coast won.
Yep.
South Africa won. Okay. South Africa, I can't tell you a player that plays for South Africa at this moment in time.
So I can only think of past players.
I can think of McCarthy that played for Blackburn. Peanut. But yeah.
So tell me some Ivory Coast players.
Ivory Coast, Zaha.
Did he?
Did he play?
I don't know if he played, but 1-1. Big up South Africa. It's just nice. Again, we talk about the underdog sometimes in the league games. It's just nice to see. It shows the level of maybe these international teams progressing and producing better players.
Well, my take from the international games, there was a few players that stood out for me. Jude was one of the players. I thought he had a standout game for England. Messi came back from injury and scored 2 goals against Peru, 2 bangers to be fair. Julian Alvarez had like a great game as well. And the games are just exciting. Those South American games.
Next week, should we put a chair there and get Jude to sit next to you? Do you remember if we put Jude in the middle of you two next week? If you want,
that's the one.
I'm going somewhere with this. So these were 2 of my 3 players that I thought stood out. Another player that I thought stood out was Mudryk for Ukraine, and I know Maestro shares the same vibes where he thought Mudryk had a good international break. Tell us more. What happened?
We're gonna have to edit that because all I did was look at the goal.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to. Sorry, we're gonna have to edit that. So you're gonna have to tell us about.
Yeah. So Mudryk, he had one of those games where he was just in everything, absolutely everything to do with like Ukraine being positive and pushing forward. He showed a lot of pace, a lot of passing,
And control of the ball.
Well, I'm just about to say that
okay.
his passing, some of his passing went wayward,
Okay.
but he was just electric and he was on it, and it does kind of look ominous that he's gonna have like a good game against Arsenal if he maintains what he's doing.
I don't know if I rate Modric. How much did they buy him for?
700 mil.
Yeah,
No,
about-
how much
about
did they buy
90
it for?
mil, About 90 mil.
80 mil. I reckon they spent 75 on his pace and 5 on his ability.
We'll see.
But yeah, so like shout out those 3 players, man. I thought they had standout games, and hopefully the next international breaks will just be just as exciting.
I want to give a shout out to Wales. They slapped Croatia 2-1. I feel like look out for their scorers. I feel like it was Savage and Ramsey.
Wow.
I think I got to double check little young Robbie Savage. Yeah, for Wales, Scotland, and England, all at the Euros. I thought Wales are at the Euros, or they haven't qualified
I
yet.
don't think they've qualified.
They haven't qualified yet, but Scotland and England, if they could pull Wales along with them, if Wales can join them, that would be cool.
Be a problem.
Unfortunately, Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland ain't going to be there.
I think one of them can still qualify.
But we'll see.
Like depending on what happens in other games.
We'll see. But yeah, man, it'd be nice if Wales could get another win and join the other two. All right, so stats corner this week. I thought I'd focus on England. Why not? Yeah, why not? It was international week, so I thought we'll focus on England. And this week, England qualified for Euro 2024, which is going to be held in Germany. Yeah, they've done that quite convincingly. 6 games, 5 wins, 1 draw. They've got 1 game left against North Macedonia, which they'll probably win. Can you tell me the last time that England did not qualify for Euros? When might have been the last time? And even you men out there, or those at home, when was the last time England did not qualify for a European Championship?
Not qualified.
I feel like I should know this.
Bro. I don't think in my lifetime
All right, I'll give you a clue then. Go on. The manager was the Wally with the Brolly.
I think it wasn't that long ago. I feel like Michael Owen and them men were playing around that time.
Beckham.
That it might have been 2006 or something like that.
So 2008, the manager lost the game in the rain, and he put the Brolly up.
Yeah, what's his
Steve
name?
McLaren.
Steve McLaren, yeah.
2008.
I was close.
He's a joke man though, man.
England did not make the European Championships.
He's a joke man, but I'm a joke man because I should have got that. But yeah, Steve McLaren.
Within your lifetime, they also didn't make the 1992 European Championships.
I remember, bro.
Sometimes I was too young.
Denmark won that one. So yeah.
That's very interesting though.
Who's it? Terry Venables.
Oh, the turnip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So along with England qualifying for the Euros, Harry Kane, what did Harry Kane do during that victory against Italy?
I think he broke a record for the most goals at Wembley.
Yeah, like the most home goals scored by an England international.
Wait.
But
This.
I think
you
you're
know
doing
what I'm
flowers.
Yeah, give him his flowers
What
again.
flowers
I'm a
did you
florist.
get?
This week I'm a florist. Let's give him his flowers, man. Come on.
Well
Shout
done,
out.
man. He also scored his 21st penalty for England.
It's a lot of penalties.
It's crazy.
21 out of 25. So he's missed 4. Can you tell me, or can you guess, any other England players that have scored more than 5 penalties for their country?
Alan Shearer,
That's a good guess. 1.
Hold on.
David Beckham.
2.
Marks, can I join this
Go,
podcast?
have a go.
No, but you took the person who I was
Come
going to
on.
think of. Head down.
How many of them? Did you say there's another 5?
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
I don't think you lot will get me.
Wait.
No,
Who did you
I
say?
will.
Who did you say?
I said Beckham and
Beckham and Shearer
Shearer.
and Owen. What?
not Owen. We might be here all night.
Matt
No, definitely not.
Matt Mann
Matt
was-
Manns. Who else have I seen banging penalties for England? This gives me time to think still.
Oh my gosh, I've got one. Bro, let's go. I got one. I got it. Lampard.
Fat Frank.
Come on.
I mean, Frank
Frank.
Lampard. No, but that's what the West Ham fans call him, man. What's Lampard?
Lampard.
Teddy boy.
No, sorry, he's not up there.
Teddy
Or
boy.
Shearer was taking them. SAS.
Andy
Yeah.
Cole.
No.
Nah.
He just about played for England.
He must have played 2-3 games.
Yeah, Ben Huddle said he went.
Oh my God, Ian Wright.
No.
He played
No
about 30
way.
games for England.
Man's trying to put some.
I can see.
I've seen
weren't them.
some players that.
Man's
score
trying to put some
penalties.
mental in.
There's a penalty taker that I'm forgetting about. Go on, let's just run with
So
it.
the other one will be Wayne Rooney,
Oh my.
and you
God.
won't know the other one, Ron Flowers, unless you know.
I would have.
I don't get Wayne Rooney.
I don't even. It's
mad.
mad that the theme of the show is about flowers.
Yeah, why did you not know Ron Flowers?
Yeah, that's my dad. My team.
So my last stat for Stat Corner this week is, well, it's not a stat, it's more of a question again. So Harry Kane, being the legend that he is, he's got a World Cup golden boot, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. But he doesn't have a European golden boot when the player scores the most goals in Europe during the season.
Yeah.
Which Englishman does have a European golden boot?
Alan Shearer.
Actually, Alan Shearer was never the top goal scorer in Europe. For that season, you have to be the top goal scorer in Europe, like for your club.
You mean for your club?
Yeah.
I
But in Europe,
thought you meant at a championship.
No.
Okay, so English player to be the top scorer in Europe, yeah.
And Alan and
Oh,
Kane hasn't done it.
I would have to say I'd have to go with.
I'm gonna let him find out who you don't get it right.
It happened in the year 2000.
I'm gonna go with Michael Owen, man.
No. Kevin Phillips.
Oh my no,
Kevin Phillips is the only Englishman with
We say
Kevin
Walker for sure like that.
Man, like Kevin
Top
Phillips.
the show now.
And the reason why I know that one is because the other day he was talking about Kane and hoping that Kane doesn't score X amount of goals so that he stays as the only Englishman to have won the European Golden Boot.
That's very interesting, and this is why you guys need to watch this podcast, because you actually get educated and learn something like I just did and March just did.
Football's back. Champions League is back.
Finally,
and it's exciting. I'm looking forward to these games. So we've got Man United versus Copenhagen in the Champions League. Copenhagen I don't think it's going to be easy for Man United. They put up a good fight against Bayern Munich. They're currently second in the Danish league behind Brøndby. And I think Manchester United might struggle in this game and come crashing back down to earth after their win against Brentford, their lucky win against Brentford. My prediction for this game, I'm going with Copenhagen 2-1 win at Old Trafford.
Oh wow!
Yeah, what do you think about this game, Maestro?
Well, the last time these two teams played, nearly 15 years ago, each team won their home fixture.
Yeah.
I feel like, Man United are playing Sheffield. I feel Man United will. I put them down for a win. Because I haven't done so much research into Copenhagen. I did see they were second, and Man United are far from second in their league. But Man United lost their last European game at home, and I can't see them losing back-to-back European games.
So I can't. Your prediction is
Manchester United 1-0. Like
1-0.
It's a scruffy 1-0 victory for Man U.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 Man United.
Before we come off the subject, I've got to say that they have a 17-year-old wonder kid playing up front for them, and Rooney De Bruyne.
I'm aware of him.
He's scored 6 goals, I think, so far this season. And also look out for Diego in their midfield.
Man United got Maguire in defence.
Who?
Maguire will stop
They
them.
need to put him in the bench.
Yeah, Maguire will stop him. Definitely. So then, on the same Tuesday night, we've got Sevilla versus Arsenal.
Arsenal need to win that one.
They have to win.
Well, you know
this
what? Let me pull that back. That's dodge. Let me start again. I feel like Arsenal, they should anything less than the draw.
They should be embarrassed.
Nah, man.
Arsenal
Not
win
embarrassed, but
Arsenal win that one.
they lost
They need
their
to win.
last away game, and they need to.
That's why they're going to win, though. That's why they're going to win this one.
Sevilla are like in the bottom half of the.
Yeah, that's light. That's light.
They're not looking great. Like one of their star players is remember Rakitic. And they've still got players in their team like Everton, man.
That's light, man. Arsenal win that.
Rolled over, man.
Yeah.
So and they've drawn both of the Champions League games that they've played this season so far. I feel like Arsenal will walk away with this one with a 2-0 win.
I'm going 2-0 as well.
Away from home, I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal. Confident. Then say that again. Yeah, we said.
Oh, so
Arsenal
Arsenal
at
at
home.
home.
Yeah,
No, they're away.
2-0 Arsenal regardless.
2-0 Arsenal, yeah. So then we got Young Boys versus Man City. And you will predict that Man City should win this game.
Well, I predicted that Man United would beat Young Boys when Man United played Young Boys a few seasons ago, and they drew and lost.
They're tough, you know.
They must be.
They're tough. Like they're actually second in their league. Only because they haven't played as many games as the team at the top.
But the thing with City, like against Leipzig, is that they let the team have a run, score a goal, think that they got a chance to get a point or get a win, and then they steamroll them. So I feel like Young Boys may even get the first goal, might even get 2 goals. But City, I'm going 5-2 City away from home.
4-1 City.
Okay, I've gone 2-0 City. So we've all gone for City to win this game.
Yeah.
And I think it will be an upset if they don't get anything other than a win.
I want them to be upset.
Then we've got Newcastle versus Borussia Dortmund.
2 teams that have never met again.
And I think this is potentially one of the games of this round.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. Like, you know what? Most Newcastle games in Europe, I'm down for watching it to see what happens. They're exciting. Dortmund are 4th in their league at the moment. They've still got like Marco Reus in their team, Matt Hummels,
Milan.
Yep, former Arsenal player. They've got a tiny little squad there.
Is that St James's Park?
Yep.
I think Newcastle might nick it, man. 2-1.
2-1.
I got 4-1 Newcastle. And I just think they're rampant at home and they're just excited.
Yeah, I think that St James Park crowd are just the 12th man, and they just build up the vibe so much that I can see Newcastle hitting a 3-1 in this one. So so that's the Champions League preview, guys. Let us know what you think is going to happen in those games, and if we're right, be sure to make sure you let people know that this is the place to come for the right predictions.
Trust me.
As you can see, there's 2 left. Maestro had to shoot off. He's got important business to go and deal with.
Substitution.
So myself and Elite are gonna roll through to the end of the show. Stay tuned. And right now we got Blast from the Past.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This is like probably my favorite part of the show.
Blast from the Past.
Yeah, I just like it. I never get it right, but
no, I enjoy it.
I like this part of the show still.
I know you're sitting in my show seat, but I feel like I need to just clarify and say, don't look at my thing.
Oh man,
this
that's why I like it. I actually tried to see if I can get it right. Yeah.
All right, so this is the part of the show where we like to big up a player and give them their flowers.
Come on.
Yeah, this show's been all about flowers, and this is definitely the section of the show for that. So I'm gonna read out some stats and facts about the player, and then at the end I'm gonna see if Elite can guess who the player is. So this player was born 14th of May 1984 in Southwark.
1984. I was born 85. Yeah. So
he's a year older than you.
Man could know this player.
You should know this player. You should know this player.
Right.
So he started his career at Wimbledon at the age of 12, before agreeing to move to Portsmouth under Harry Redknapp in 2003. He actually signed a deal for Portsmouth, but because Portsmouth were having financial trouble, they had to let him stay at Wimbledon. In the end, he made his move to West Ham in 2004.
Wait, hold on. Slow it down. So he's at Wimbledon, in Portsmouth. He went to West Ham.
He didn't actually get to go to Portsmouth. Harry Redknapp really wanted him, because they couldn't pay.
So he went from Wimbledon to
West Ham.
West Ham.
He made 64 appearances for Wimbledon before moving to West Ham in January 2004. And
Who was the manager at West Ham?
West Ham was managed by Alan Pardew at the time.
So he went from Wimbledon. Okay.
Yeah. He became the club captain after making a series of eye-catching performances and establishing himself into the team very, very quickly. So he became the club captain, and he helped them get promotion to the Premier League in the 2004-2005 season. Yeah.
You ready?
No, I'm not ready. He also led West Ham to a FA Cup final in May 2006. After this FA Cup final, West Ham fans turned on him because their fortunes turned in the league, and they were blaming him as the reason for like them not playing so well and not doing anything in the league and almost getting relegated. He then moved to Aston Villa in July 2007 for £8.5 million, and he was playing under Martin O'Neill. Naturally, he's a leader, but Gareth Barry was the captain of the club at the time. And if Gareth Barry wasn't playing, he would step up and be like vice captain and captain the team. Who am I talking about?
Alright, listen, I'm telling you that you need to subscribe to the Onside Podcast. I know this, I think I know this, I hope I know this. The person I'm thinking, Nigel Reo-Coker. Come on!
Yeah.
That's why you gotta subscribe, because I know what I'm talking about. I know my stuff. You get me? Shout out Nigel.
He was a baller.
Yeah, Nigel.
He was a baller.
He was a baller.
He never ever had like any full England caps. He played for the England under 21s.
Yeah, no, Nigel. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, just come and messed up the show.
Hold on. Wow. Nigel was a baller.
Nigel was cold.
He was destined to be, as far as I could remember, I thought this guy was gonna like to England one day.
Nigel Reo-Coker, he was like he was strong, tough tackling, good passer, very like, you know what you're getting with him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Worked hard for the team. And I think like he wasn't always like a crazy massive name. Yeah. But he's very consistent. And for me, with you doing the blast from the past, now the reason why I got it, so first of all you said Wimbledon. I recall he played for Wimbledon. I wasn't aware of the Portsmouth part. Yeah.
Not many people were.
No, I wasn't aware of that. Then you said West Ham, so I was trying to think who the hell played for Wimbledon and who the hell played for West Ham.
When I said Villa.
Then you said Pardew. Then I was thinking Pardew, Reo-Coker, Wimbledon, and he was in Pardew's era. Then you said something else. You said something else, yeah.
Cup final.
You said cup final, and he was just clicking, and I was just saying Reo-Coker. You get me?
I'm glad to see that you got your first blast from the past of the season.
Come on, get in there. Make sure you subscribe, people. You know the vibes.
Make sure, man. And you know what, guys? If you don't know who Nigel Reo-Coker is,
do your homework.
We're gonna put a link in the bio, and just go and check him out. Like he was one of England's best players. So yeah, man. Massive shout out to Nigel Reo-Coker.
Nigel Reo-Coker, big you up, bro. Yes, episode 11. You guys got the exclusive. You already know it's your boy Elite. We're about to do any other business. Mart's World. I want to talk about Andros Townsend moving to Luton on a free transfer. Was that good business with his experience in the Premier League and just him as a player? Andros Townsend, was that good business for Luton? Free transfer.
100%. I think if there's anything that Luton are missing, it's Premier League experience. I know they've got Barkley in their team.
Mm.
And is Barkley there?
Barkley's there.
Has he played yet this season?
He come on the other day because remember I pointed that out last week. I was like, or the week before, why was he not playing?
Right. So they've got Barkley. Adding Andros Townsend on a free transfer.
No brainer.
No brainer. You might as well do it. And he can pull quality from years gone by.
And what are they going to get with Andros Townsend? What kind of player?
Very attacking player. He knows how to thread a through ball. He's a good passer. He's a very creative player. And I think with I forgot their striker's name for Luton.
Colton Morris.
Yeah, I think with him up front and Andrews coming into the
It
team,
might,
I think it might create a lot of chances for them.
yeah, I think he gives him a different dimension attacking wise, and like you said, experience. He's played at a high level for a long time.
Yeah,
Shout out Andros. Big up Troy Townsend as well. They're from local to my area, so shout out Andros for the
Yeah.
move. I until I'd done my homework,
yeah.
I realised he'd done the move. So congratulations as well. But yeah, I think Luton smart move, man. No brainer.
And I'm looking forward to seeing him play for Luton.
100%, 100%.
It adds a little bit more.
And you know what? Shout out Andros for the fact that he's still playing top level football.
Yeah, how old is he now?
I think he's a couple of years. I don't want to say my age, but he's
a couple years older.
No, he's a couple of years. Yeah, no, he's younger than me. He's younger than me, but I don't know. I'm not going to say his age because then you might try and work out how old I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's younger than me. Shout out Andros. Moving on. A few other topics I wanted to touch on. Rooney has become the Birmingham manager, which is in the Championship. Can Rooney, with his experience of the game and his links in the game, I think Birmingham are still already in a decent position within the Championship.
Yeah.
Could he now come in and give them that extra push to get promotion? Do you think, or do it's a tough one.
I worry for Rooney, because I think he would be better off coming in and saving the team. Like if Birmingham were like, let's say 14th, 15th, and he helps them get promotion or something.
Why would it be better for him to?
Because if he comes in at this point and then they go backwards, his managerial career can only take so many hits before he has to just put it down. And I think if Birmingham are in a good spot now and they actually get worse under him, people will look at him and be like, I don't know what job he could get next.
I hear that. I think this is the best job he's taken.
Yeah.
I think Derby, they was in financial trouble at the time and in a low position.
Yeah.
And am I right in saying that was his first job? Yeah, that was his first job.
Yeah.
That was his first job. So they were struggling. They wasn't really stable, but he kept them. Did he keep them up? He kept them up. I can't remember the outcome. But
at one point, they looked like they might have been pushing for promotion at one point.
Yeah, but whatever, he come in. I think that was a job that was potentially struggling, or at the time. But then he went to DC. The league isn't really strong, whatever. But I think this is the first club he's actually been at that's a stable club and actually progressing as he's come into the job.
Yeah.
So now we're actually going to see what Rooney can do. And I think if he doesn't shine now, then we can have our doubts on Rooney's skills within management.
Yeah. You know what? I hope it goes well for him.
Yeah, I hope he does. Congratulations to Wayne Rooney.
He's a football man.
Yeah, 100%.
Football, and
he knows what it is. Yeah,
he puts his all into that. Whatever he does,
and also he could be more settled now. He's back in the UK. Do you know what I mean? Not too far from where he grew up and where he was raised. So
I'm assuming his first game will be this weekend.
Yeah, they're playing Middlesbrough away.
Interesting.
So it's a tough one.
And Middlesbrough are not bad.
But I think the players are going to obviously want to give their all.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on that game for sure, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Women's Super League has kicked off.
It's been litty, bro. It's been litty. Man City, shout out all the girls playing in the Women's Super League. It's good, man. Very interesting. Man City are top of the Women's Super League right now. And an interesting fact in the Women's Super League is that Everton played Liverpool, which is a derby, as we know. And Everton was the underdogs.
Yeah.
And they actually rolled over Liverpool. They beat Liverpool. Yeah, so that's a
what was the score?
Interesting thing. The score is
1-0, is it?
1-0, I believe.
Tied. What?
I don't know.
Was it? It was
1-0. 1-0 to Everton, and 1-0 to Everton against Liverpool, which is sick.
I tell you what, the women's football has come a long way,
100%.
Like, I can sit down and watch like a good few women games and enjoy myself. There was a game I was watching the other day actually, Arsenal versus Aston Villa.
Ooh, cold.
bro. Like literally, Aston Villa took an early lead. After Arsenal were battering them in the early stages, yeah, and then Villa took a surprise lead. Arsenal equalised in injury time, and then got the winner in injury time.
It's crazy, man, because some of these women are picking like passes, like 30-yard passes.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So that's very interesting. And yeah, Man City, Leicester, and who was the other one there? Chelsea, Man City, Leicester, and Chelsea. They're in the top three. So it's crazy. And so and it's not like the men's football. You might see someone like, I don't know, just like a smaller club in the men's football doing well in the ladies' football.
Like Bristol or something like that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So shout out all the ladies. We're supporting you here on the Onside Offside podcast, and we just wanted to give you guys flowers, man.
And we're gonna make this a feature every week. We're gonna do a roundup of the games, and like we're gonna just
100%.
talk about like
We need to shout out ladies.
Yeah,
100%.
Because it's about time that they get their flowers.
100%, man. But that's a positive. But now we're just gonna touch on a negative. It's not so much of a good thing to be speaking about. However, we're gonna be speaking about it for, I don't know, just to show respect.
Yeah, good pass on our condolences.
And we want to touch on the Belgium and Sweden game in the internationals. Unfortunately, 2 people was injured. Were they
Shot
injured?
dead. They got shot dead.
Two people were shot dead before the game or during the game. Was it during? It was during the first half. Belgium versus Sweden. 2 Swedish fans lost their lives. So condolences to the friends and family of the Swedish people. And it kind of spoils the sport because, like, you know what I mean? People take their family, people take children to these games to watch. And then you've got people turning up and using issues that I feel are not football related.
Yeah, exactly.
And bringing it into sport, which sport is a place where I kind of feel that it brings people together
to have fun and enjoy. Understandably, neither team wanted to come out after halftime after hearing the news, and the fans were kept in the stadium for a lengthy amount of time for safety reasons before police said, "Look, we're gonna let you guys out now, and you're basically free." You feel captive, like kept captive when you're not allowed to go where you want to go. So yeah, it's very sad scenes, but condolences to the families of the people that lost their lives.
100%.
We don't want to see this kind of thing in football, man.
No, man. It's not a place for that, man. But yeah, we just wanted to touch on that because 100%. It's a sad thing, and it spoils it. And yeah, like and the person after that obviously must have got arrested or whatever. We ain't gonna go too deep into the politics of that. But yeah, it's just a sad thing. Condolences to the family. Man United's takeover not happening. What's your views on that? And what does that mean for Man United?
You know what? Yeah, I mean, them not getting the oil money is a big deal because I think he had a lot of big plans for Man United. I think he would have come in and changed the training ground, changed the stadium, obviously bought new players, changed staff, and he would have revamped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now what it looks like they're doing is they're going to go bit by bit, and I'm not sure that's going to work in their favor, man.
And I think there was already having a few issues before this, so that definitely would have helped with all the issues currently going on.
I think Man United need a takeover. Like their fans are screaming, like they want the Glazers out, and I think this is just going to like prolong the process of getting them out. I think it'll be another 2-3 years before we see the Glazers gone, man.
Yeah, the Glazers been there for a minute, man. Shout out the Glazers. They ain't trying to budge. They ain't trying to budge.
You know, like when sometimes like you go into that one back room in your yard, and you see like some kind of like insect or something, and it's comfortable.
Very comfortable.
You're trying to make it move, and it's like
it's not moving. It's staying in there.
Good where I am, you know. Like,
yeah. It's comfortable like the Onside Offside podcast. That comfortability, you know what I mean?
Exactly that. Bro.
But the last point I would like to touch on is Tonali banned for doping.
Has he actually been banned?
No, not. I'm going mad. Sorry, Tonali's not banned for doping. I do apologize. He's not banned for doping. I'm not concentrating. He's banned for gambling.
Have they actually
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's banned apparently for that, and apparently it's a year's ban,
Wow.
which is crazy because what's his name, Tony.
Yeah.
Same allegations. I'm gonna say allegations because I don't know the ins and outs. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying allegations for both players. And I believe that Tony wasn't hit with the same consequence as Tonali. How long's Tony got?
Tony's back in January. He's back training now with Brentford.
He's back training.
So I think Tony got, what was it, 6 months or 9 months?
6 months, 9 months. Okay, so that's not bad then. Cause
Relatively close to that one.
Yeah.
So, but
what's that mean for Newcastle though? The loss of Tonali.
You know what?
He was influential coming in. He made a lot of difference.
And this is what I was saying, that because his first game for Newcastle, first 2 games, I was like, wow, like Tonali is a good fit, and he actually, like, he was playing really well. And then all of a sudden, I was thinking to myself, well, I haven't noticed him much the past couple of weeks. And then this came up, and I thought that must be what it is. You know, sometimes when your mind is somewhere else, and you're playing football, and you're just going along like the wind, bro.
So when this comes out that players are gambling, what like from your opinion, what do you think they're gambling on themselves to score goals? Do you think they're gambling on a team to win? And also, how does the FA know they've betted?
Well, I was talking when this whole Ivan Toney thing came about. I was talking to someone that played football in Brazil.
Okay.
And one of the things that they were saying is that it was quite easy for them to trace like what's going on. So let's just say, for example, you're playing for a team, and you tell X person, look, I'm gonna try and get myself booked, or I'm gonna try and, they do little bits like I'm gonna make 20 passes, and I'm gonna make sure that I don't complete 50% of them or something like that. And when these betting companies see like weird bets, like, okay, someone's put like 10 grand,
they start questioning the player
on elite not to pass the ball over 50%. They start thinking like, what's going on there? Then they trace the bet, that they can trace the bet as to where it's going, and then they link the person with the player.
Yeah, but to be fair, yeah, I hear that. But if any footballer said to me, "Oh, this is what's happening, go and put that on," and then William Hill or whoever come to me and said, "Oh, bro, like you put that on, are you linked to him?" I'm gonna say, "No, I'll just run my bread." You know what I mean? Like, but I hear there's obviously a way they find out.
I don't think it'll be William Hill that's coming to you. That's the problem.
Well, whoever comes to me, bro, nah, to do me, just run me my bread.
The feds will be knocking at your door.
Yeah, but it's mad though, because if I was a footballer, the reason why I say that is because if I was a footballer and you didn't know me and you do something like say, he makes like, I don't know, 20 passes that, or he made whatever.
Yeah,
you get
whatever
me?
the bet is.
Whatever the bet is. And that happened and you don't know me, and the feds come to me and say, bro.
What you got to remember is that everyone's got to do their job, innit? And once they're investigating the situation, or what they think is something dodgy, they look into the whole situation, and then once they realize I've got your phone number in my phone, or you're like you're with
linked somehow, then
they link it all, and they're like, you know what, that was dodgy. You know what I'm saying? And it's not hard to see. Once it all comes to light, it's like, yeah, I could see that.
It's peak. Any footballers out there, if you're thinking about gambling, don't do it, because the consequences are crazy. Obviously, Tonali and Tony, very good players, you know what I mean? But they're currently out the game due to this, allegedly.
I think the underlying thing is though, like, is gambling addiction is something.
It's not good, man.
Like, people need to like be more aware of the fact that people are losing their lives over gambling.
Yeah, it's the stress that comes with it.
So like, guys, if you feel like you're struggling with gambling, like try and seek some help. Like look for one of those gamblers awareness signs out there and try. You know what? We'll even put a link in there as well.
100%.
For anyone that thinks that they might be struggling with like gambling, take a look out for that.
Yeah, no, true. That was Any Other Business, guys. As you know, we had to do a quick substitution and Maestro left. So I think we're going to wrap up the show there. That's episode 11. I was going to say episode. That's episode 11. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you check all the other episodes. They're lit. You get what I'm saying? Shout out Mark's World. Big up Maestro. Shout out Romello and shout out Tyrese and shout out Carson. They was behind the scenes today. Come through, show love. Yeah, let us know, guys. Do you think we should have another special guest on the show? Because we had Slammer. Shout out Slammer. He came on a couple of weeks ago. Should we have another special guest? Leave in the comments. Let us know. We're out to next week. Peace and love. Onside Offside Podcast. Onside